All right, back at it here with this Central America by Victory Games. My versus game versus an opponent via Vassal. But we'll show you what's going on here on the real map. We are on turn number 7 of a 18 turn game. This is scenarios called El Salvador Civil War. I think it's more of a what if, but it might have been historical. And I think this is a what if scenario. You can see here I'm playing as a communist, which are the maroon, red type forces, our colored forces, and my opponent is the blue, El Salvadoran. Right now the score is communist 13 and allies / El Salvadorans 12. See pretty much basic going on, ain't nothing really breaking through. Here's the big old spot for the communists. This entrenchment holds a lot of victory points. You can see I got a little bit protected there. He's got the capability to get to that, but he really hasn't. He's been protecting the cities more. I'm moving some forces on over here. You can see I'm just kind of outside the rim. I did make it up to this spot right here, but I've been pushed back. It is the Allies' turn. I just got done taking my turn. And I just opened up his vlog, and you can see the Special Forces, our Marine Infantry unit there is where I thought he would retreat it. I just opened up his vlog, and that is exactly where he retreated to. So we're up to date. Everything's ready to go. We'll continue with the El Salvadoran move. Be right back. All right, back here with the opening moves of the El Salvadoran turn. I just want to give you a little insight into a mechanic. He just got done reorganizing these units, so they've been reorganized. They're kind of vulnerable when they reorganize, so it might be sometimes a good deal to attack them. I didn't have no attacks going, so this unit gained a step. And that Marine Infantry unit that I attacked here didn't eliminate, just had to take a step loss of retreat. And this Hex, he is reorganizing and using up allied reorganizing points. We'll be back. All right, coming back up onto the where we at here? Oh, ground unit reorganize. Guerrilla attack. I think he is straight over to the regular ground unit movement phase. That's one thing about the Salvadoran units that distinguish themselves from the insurgents is the lack of regular units for the insurgency. I think I got one regular unit there, so he'll be moving a bunch of units. And he no longer, I don't think he no longer has restrictions. He's been rolling for brigade-sized units. I guess I'll let him keep on doing it. I think I said something to him about the rules. Say after a certain turn you don't have to, but maybe I misinterpreted the rules. We'll see what he does. But where will the regular units go? Now he has a bunch of assets. He has artillery. He's got his engineers. He has anti-aircraft units. He's got a lot more variety of column shift type units than I have. So we'll be back with the Salvadoran move. Now I believe that is 4. So you might have to stop that unit there. Let's see if he continues. We'll be right back. Alright, now my opponent is continuing to roll for his activations of his brigade-sized units. That's all well and good to me, but I want to play by the rules, and I'm pretty sure he don't have to do that after turn 4. I'm going to look that up here in the scenario rules, but I'm pretty sure he can quit rolling that. And I don't know, we've been through this before, so maybe my mind's just too, my short-term memory is too bad to where we've resolved this, but I'm going to look that up again, because every time between turns 1 and 4, I believe he has the role to activate his brigades. Although, didn't he just move one? Here's a brigade here. He just moved him. Huh. We'll see what's going on here. We'll be right back. Alright, you can see here, just standard, I just want to make sure, X's are brigades. He just moved a brigade-sized unit right here. And now he wants to roll for his brigades, and he rolled a 1. I don't know what the deal is here, but I'm going to have to stop him and say, well, if you're going to use the rule, you need to use it for every brigade. Like I said, I haven't checked that rule yet. Let me check this out real quick. We'll be right back. Make a final decision. All right, here's a conundrum, or it might be an errata in the rules. During the first 3 turns, if the allied player wishes to activate a Salvadoran infantry brigade, he must roll the die. See below. Well, that's all well and good, but then it contradicts itself right here. Throughout the scenario. Was it during the first 3 turns, or is it throughout the scenario? The allied player must roll a die each time he wishes to move a Salvadoran infantry brigade. Blah, 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 blah. So, I'll write him back and tell him that it's a contradictory deal here. He can roll a die, and I guess whatever he gets will use, but he's already... He moved 1 unit, and now he wants to roll to move another unit. I guess he wants to activate, he said it is the 3rd. So I guess it's this unit here. Let me get my pointer. Come on. There you go. Which is a brigade. So he wants to roll to move this one. But he's done moved this one. You can see a little move marker on this. Just stuff that happens. You should have seen me in my Command and Colors tournament. I was making goofy stuff like that left and right. But I get a little intimidating to get off your mark. That's one thing about this next game is I'm going to stick to what I was, what I know. I mean, if it gets bad, it gets bad. But I did notice during that Command and Colors tournament that I was so flustered toward the end, or pretty well gave up, that I might have had at least 1, maybe 2 iron will markers that I could have used to stay in the towns. But I was just, it was like 10 to 1. I probably just overlooked it and said, let's just get this over with. But yeah, I'm going to find out what's going on with this rule. We're going to email my opponent, and we'll be back. All right, so I wrote my opponent and pointed out that he's rolled for 1 brigade to move, but didn't roll for the other. Pointed out the discrepancy in the scenario rules, and hold on for a cough break. And suggested that he roll a dice. 1 to 3, he gets to do the first 3 turns, which means he can roll his or activate his brigades the rest of the game normally. And a 4 through 6, he has to roll each time he wishes to move a Salvadoran infantry brigade. We will see what's up. Might call it a quick video. We'll be back. Got some Empire of the Sun battles I want to get done with. We'll be right back.